Okay, guys, so I just want to say I've been playing around with this organic grape juice and drinking it, and I've been looking over the Master Fast system, and I've also been doing a lot of research on the grape cure, and Mark James Gordon, I believe that's his name, Mark James Gordon. He also did a master fast with the grape juice. So I've kind of just been playing around a little bit with the grape juice. I've been drinking it, and I've been dry fasting some, and also I've been grape juice fasting some. I've also been doing some herbal infusions with my little tea press. I have a coffee press, tea press, whatever you want to call it. But I will put massive amounts of herbs, probably about a cup of herbs in here, making it nettle infusion, nettle, oat straw, comfrey, and I'll put about a tablespoon of each. And then I've been putting like about a tablespoon of this herbal blend. I got it on clearance at the flea market for $3. These are $15 online. It's really nice. Comes in a little tin, and it's organic, and it's really good tea. I mean, it's really good tea. And so it's really been interesting, guys, what I've been learning about. Well, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this in here, my lemon. I can always use the leftovers for juice later. I think that's about enough. I don't want it to be too crazy. I'm sure we could put a whole one in there. It'd be just fine. Well, let's go ahead and squeeze some more. I mean, this is a big bunch of juice. That's about eight or more ounces, probably about 10 ounces of juice. But so far, what I've been learning on the dry fasting is that, it's really amazing. Quite a few things, actually. Let's go sit by the window and have a little chit chat. So, what I've been learning is I have a lot more energy. Okay, number one, I've been doing a lot of fruit fasting, and like I said, I've been playing around with this dry fasting, and the amount, let me turn these lights off. The amount of energy that I've had has been quite amazing. Um, um, it's, I really almost have had trouble sleeping. I've had so much energy. And so, like, this morning I was just ready to get right up on the weekend. And, last night I couldn't really go to sleep. And I dozed off a few times, and then I'd wake up. But nothing was bothering me or troubling, just the mere fact that I wasn't tired, I wasn't sleepy. And so I feel really leveled out. Like I don't feel all crazy, like energetic, hyper, like, this is more of like an even kill with the fruit for fasting. I've had plenty of energy. As a matter of fact, I went to go work out and I was amazed at how great my workouts were and how great I felt. And the really cool thing about eating the mono meals is you can really tell what they're doing to your system. You can tell what if you just eat watermelon, you can, or grapes, you can just see how your body reacts to things. And one of the things I've learned about dry fasting is that I really have been drinking way too many fluids. And it's kind of bizarre, but it's kind of like the more fluids that you drink, the thirstier you become. And it's the same principle as like, the more food you eat. Well, like when you do OMAD, and one of the things you realize when you're on the OMAD diet and you start doing that hardcore restrictive eating, no food, just one meal a day, is you realize that you did not need as much food as you really thought that you needed. And it's kind of like the same thing with the dry fasting. And here again, it's like I'm realizing and finding out that we've been duped into believing that we need all of this water, to drink all of this water. And really, even though I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been drinking the juice, I've been drinking the tea, but I'm talking about when I do a dry fast. I've been realizing that I have been drinking way too many fluids, and instead of guzzling stuff down like I've been doing, I'm like sipping it slowly, which your body absorbs it better that way than if you just guzzle it down. And it's just been a real eye-opener, like a spiritual eye-opener. How we really just don't need to be bogged down with all of this fluid. Like we're overdoing it. Or I am anyway. I mean, and I think most people are. And this is really good. I mean, the flavor, it's really tart. Even if it's just the grape juice by itself is really, it's sweet, but it's not, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like so sweet that you feel like you're junking out on sugar. It's not like that at all. And I feel like I've reached this plateau to where, like, I'm just doing the fruit sugar. I'm not doing any other sugar. I have totally broken away from the sugar addiction that was messing up everything. That sugar addiction that I had, it was just like with the grains, those are a trap. Grains are a trap for me. Sugar, like cereal bars, all of those things that have added sugar, those things are really a trap for me. And I've come to realize it with the dry fasting and the fasting and the fruit fasting. So it's really interesting because I think I'm plateauing on another level now. You know, it was OMAD, and it really took OMAD to get me to this level of deprivation. I mean, I don't want to say deprivation because that's not really like what it's like what most people would consider as being depriving yourself. Like a long time ago, if someone had said to me, oh, the OMAD diet, you know, skipping, like eating just one meal a day, I would have said, you're crazy. I'm not just gonna eat one meal a day, like that's insane. But then after my bicycle injury and I started studying all the benefits of it, and I started realizing that, hey, after doing a 15-day juice fast, this might be something that may work for me. You know, and it was hard. Doing the OMAD at first was super hard. I had to literally drink coffee in order to do it, to suppress my appetite. But once I trained my body, and I just drank black coffee, but once I got into that modality, it was easy. And now, you know, I've been looking at the guy who has done the Master Fast, and he has done like, I think so many day, I was watching a video where he did a 7-day dry fast, and you know, listening to him talk about it and everything, it's so spiritual. It's such a spiritual experience, fasting. And it really is something that I think people should be incorporating into their lifestyle, most definitely, because it's, number one, it's in the Bible. And but number two, just from my own personal experiences of how liberating it has been for me and how healing to the body. I mean, it's truly amazing. Truly amazing. And that we really don't need as much food and water and all of this stuff we keep thinking we've got to keep putting into our bodies, which is just bogging our bodies down. So I really can't say that enough, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video. I just wanted to give you a little heads up on what's going on with the fruit fasting. I'm intermittent fasting, I'm fruit fasting, I'm doing 1 meal a day. I'm just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm not really on any set program. I'm just kind of like experimenting with my own regimen for my own lifestyle. And that's what I would seriously challenge anybody to do, but you might need to do some strict programs first to get you there. You know, something that really helped me was Dan McDonald's 30-day raw food transformational program. Like, doing that little program, like, truly disciplined me a lot. I'm not doing anything like that now. I'm not following his regimen in any steps of the means. I'm doing maybe one of the recipes every once in a while, and they're the best recipes ever. Like the transformational raw food recipe book, like I went and had it copied. Like, I love that book. Like, I love those recipes in it. They're clear cut, they're simple. You can like sub stuff in for things that you don't have, and you know, I mean, you can play around with it, and really, guys, it's cool. I got another piercing. I just, it's right here. But one of the things I have noticed is with this fasting is I have had some breakouts. I am pushing things out of my system and my kidneys are filtering. Um, so, you know, that's another thing. Dry fasting is really good for kidney filtration. And it's huge of how important that is. Um, but it's almost like you're excuse me, wax on, wax off, you know? We're constantly filling up our bodies with all of this fluid, but we never really excrete it all out. So when we excrete out all of the water and get it all out, then we can put fresh water back in. I mean, it really just makes sense when you just think about it. You know, you just think about it in a rational way. Like, instead of listening to all of the research and all of the studies and all of the hoopla. It's just a bunch of hoopla. It's like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, once I found freedom of getting away from that, oh, you've got to have so many calories. You've got to have this many calories. You've got to have that much fat, blah, blah, blah. Guys, your body knows what it needs. If you will just listen to it and stop putting things into it for a while and just stop. You reboot, reset, you know? Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe, like, share. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.